Today, I'm reviewing Astrotrain. Taking a look at the box, got a nice view of Astrotrain on the front. Transformers, Hasbro, Takara Tomy, Generations, 8 and up. And the front, Earthrise on the side, Astrotrain, War for Cybertron, E12. On the side, we got an amazing picture of many Earthrise figures. This side, we got a truly cool picture of Astrotrain and what seems to be his space takeoff mode or whatever. That looks really cool. I like that. It's my favorite side of any box I've ever seen. Wow. Just look at all that detail. Looks like he's on some kind of unknown planet. I don't know. I love that. And on the back side, here's Astrotrain with some of his guns, and his train mode, spaceship mode, and this takeoff mode, which looks very interesting. Now, let's open him up. Holy crap, he comes with a lot of weapons. See that? Astrotrain is pretty much a Voyager class with many accessories, which is, to me, worth the price of a leader class. Take a look at the backdrop. Very cool. He's a Decepticon, as you see there. And, of course, instructions. This paper, I never knew what this paper was for. Never read it, never cared. Here's the instructions, nice blue color on it. Don't need those, because I am here. Of course, on the back, we have this. Let's see what is here. Looks like the word Caminus. You know, I'm thinking these are planet names, maybe, or locations. But it looks like it says Caminus. Now let's pop Astrotrain out of his casing. Many weapons. So here we have Earthrise Astrotrain and his many weapons in robot mode. This guy is cool because he comes with a bunch of different weapons, and if you're a heavy weapons guy, then you're gonna like Astrotrain. Now, there are a lot of ports and plugs you can stick his weapons into. I like to put them up here, kind of like Starscream. That's that. You take out all the weapons. Like that. Now, to this little trailer thing, or the what seems to be the little coal thing on trains. It's also a triple changer. First, you can take this piece off like that, and this will separate. Put them down like so, and they can peg into Astrotrain's feet like this, and make his feet giant. So now he's even taller than before. So yeah, if you want a giant Astrotrain, which I like, you got to put those feet on. Anyway, that is very cool. Here is Astrotrain. Here is Astrotrain's front side, right side, back side, and left side. This guy has purple and gray plastic to him. got a little color over here. If you take a closer look at him, he's got some battle scar or whatever. His head has got some color on there. Overall, he's just really gray. For scaling, here is Earthrise, Optimus Prime, Starscream, Grapple, Hoist, Wheeljack, and Cliffjumper. For scaling with his big feet, here is Earthrise, Optimus Prime, Starscream, Grapple, Hoist, Wheeljack, and Cliffjumper. That is Astrotrain. Now, to transform him into his spaceship mode, first of all, we're going to take these pieces off of his feet because they do not transform with him. They are part of the other set over here. So, just slide those back into place like so, and collapse that. Boom. Now to transform this, you just want to simply lift this up, lift these things out, pull everything out, and take this piece and just collapse it like that. See? And that's it right there. Very simple. That is that. So now for Astrotrain's transformation, I'm going to start by folding in the hands, lifting the arms completely up, rotating this section completely around. Now fold in these arms and turn down the arms. Next you want to lift up these wings. Take these back boosters and tab them in to the arms. Fold these pieces around. Lift up these panels. Completely lift up this area and place it here. Fold these panels back down. Then you can rotate these panels back to their original place. Lift this fin up and around. Next you want to flip these feet to the back leg section. They will tab in. Then you want to rotate these leg sections out. Combine this front spaceship section. Then connect the two pieces that were legs. And there you have Astrotrain in his spaceship mode. Now, to be honest, the spaceship mode does look kind of funky to me. Most YouTubers point out that the back looks incomplete, and yeah, that's one thing, but this junk right here is kind of annoying, and yeah, there are some flaws to it, but on the bright side, it's a freaking spaceship. Who doesn't like a spaceship? And it comes with a blast-off pad. You want to take these little holes and plug them into these pegs, like so. Bam! Give it a good push. And now you have yourself NASA. It can spin around, which is funny, but yeah. And you also can take your weapons and plug them into these little holes here. I guess you can make some kind of defense base, which is a really neat thing. So that is nice. Like so, like that. Plug all these weapons. And then, yeah, I don't know. That's nice. Now, if you're feeling extra cool and want to build like some kind of city set, now we have these little connector pieces on the sides. So what you can do is take Earthrise Optimus Prime, Earthrise Grapple, or Earthrise Hoist and connect them. Start out doing Optimus Prime. Just want to split the trailer a little bit, flip this out, close that, and take these bits and connect them. Like so. Now, I wouldn't expect him to be dragging around this whole space thing. I would expect it to be like a setup, like a base, like this. Like that. Now that's really cool. You got a whole setup right there. And I think that's what the car was going for. It's a really nice addition to Earthrise. Now, if you want to be even more extra, you can actually hook on this to grapple. I am incorrect. You cannot. No, you can't. You can just kind of slide that in there. I don't think that one makes any sense. I don't even know if this was a connector piece. It looks like it, but maybe it's not. Maybe it was just for Optimus Prime, because I know grapple connected to Optimus. But I'm sure you can do hoist. Just flip these out, pull this, the gun falls off, pull this thing out, and connect like so. Now this one doesn't make that much sense, because this is not really a base. This is all for pulling. So, if you need someone to pull your entire base around, just call up hoist. For scaling, here's Earthrise Optimus Prime, Starscream, Grapple, Hoist, Wheeljack, and Cliffjumper. Now, let's move on to turning Astro Spaceship into Astrotrain. Now, first what you're gonna do is transform this bit over here. Just fold everything together. So, we'll unfold that, flip this whole section up, flip these bits around, and then close all of this in, and have these sides tab in. Boop. Everything comes together like that. Now to transform Astro Ship into Astrotrain, flip this fin down, split apart this front piece, split apart the front of the ship, rotate the front of the ship around, flip the piece inside of the front of the ship out, push this section down, combine these two pieces to make the front of the train. Combine these two pieces, flip this fin down, unfold these flaps, rotate this section around, and close the flaps down. Now fold the wings in, flip this piece down, straighten it out, and rotate this piece around. And boom! Now he's Astrotrain. But can't have a train without having the cool thing in the back of it, whatever it's called. Bam! Now he's huge. Look at that. Also, you can store your weapons after taking this thing off. Now, before I add this onto the back of him, I'm going to show you how you can store your weapons inside of it. Flip this up, flip these pieces out, take the guns with these side pegs and peg them in to the holes on the side. Next, you want to take this machine gun and peg it in right there, and take this blaster and peg it in right here. Now spread those apart and just fit in the little missile launcher. And then you can put those back together, collapse this, close that up. Everything comes together for an amazing weapon storage. If you look at that, wow. Everything fits. That's amazing. Then, take these 3 pegs and put them in these 3 holes. And now, that is real Astrotrain right there. Oh my gosh. This is freaking awesome. The train is the best mode of all 3. For scaling, here's Earthrise Optimus Prime, Starscream, Grapple, Hoist, Wheeljack, and Cliffjumper. Now if you like trains, or spaceships, or even giant space robots, then Astrotrain is the guy for you. And if you like weapons as well, because he comes with awesome weapons and awesome weapon storage. This guy is a 10 out of 10. Okay, maybe a 9 out of 10 because posability is really kind of It's a penguin. Anyway, yeah. That's my review on Astrotrain. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video, which is my Earthrise Starscream review. So if you're there, then thanks. Anyway, see you then. Bye-bye. Hey, look. It's station mode. Oh god, what have I done to you, Astrotrain?